Hey guys, this is Luneth and this is my 10th battle, so NU battle against Omnimon21 from Team Equinox. So I lead Divine Moth and he leads Manectric. So I'm going to switch out here because I know that there's nothing Divine Moth can do to Manectric and it outspeeds me. So I got to Unimatrix 0, predicting the Thunderbolt, and he takes it nicely, or she takes it nicely. So now I figure he's going to switch because there's nothing he can do to me, so I get my Stealth Rocks up. And he goes out to a Swampert. So I'm going to switch out because I'm going to predict him using Earthquake or something like that, because that would more than likely KO Probopass. So I go out to Mantine, the new replacement for Flareon, because I noticed that Flareon just wasn't doing anything really. So he stockpiles one, and I get a Toxic off on him, and he goes for an Ice Beam, and it does practically nothing. So I'm gonna kind of try and stall him now, but he switches out. I predicted the switch, and yeah, I go for another Toxic, and that was a good move on my part because he goes out to Manectric. He's obviously gonna go for a Thunderbolt. Well, that's what I thought, but I protect just anyway, just so I could get some Toxic damage on him. But he goes for a Switcheroo, and I don't want to switch out to one of my sweepers one of my walls, because I don't want whatever he has on them, and he just wants to get a leftovers off me. But I don't want to chance him not using Switcheroo again and taking a Thunderbolt, stab Thunderbolt on one of my sweepers, but he does Switcheroo again, and it was a 50-50 decision, so I had to make it. So ultimately I get a useless Choice Scarf on Unimatrix 0, and yeah, Toxic Bearding to really take him out. I'm not going to go for an Earth Power, I think. I'm not sure what I do. Oh, I switch out expecting him to Thunderbolt. And yeah, I'm going to switch again just to kind of scout his moves, because I'm assuming he has Hidden Power Grass. So I got to Divine Moth, and he does stay in, so he does have Hidden Power Grass, but obviously it does nothing because Divine Moth's special defense is great and quad resist. So he's really that toxic damage is really taking a toll on him, even with the leftovers he got off me. So yeah, I predicted a switch, so I got to Unimatrix 0, but he goes out to that thing, I can't remember what it's called, Bronzor. So I get a Thunder Wave off on it, and he gets a Parahax first turn, which was nice. Yeah, I thought I was pretty screwed here because I didn't really have anything for him, and you know, because I don't carry a fire move, because I don't expect to see Levitating Steels, but it's apparently a new now, so I just decide that without his leftovers, he's not really going to be doing much. Light Screen or not, I'm just going to surf him, because any damage is better than no damage, really. So he gets his Stealth Rocks up, which was a pain in the arse, because I don't have Spinner, and I've got two guys that are weak to it. So I got to Obi-Wan here, because he's not going to take much from Stealth Rock, and I predicted the Parahax, and I was right. He said here that he was planning to set up a Reflect, and even if he did, I got the crit, so it would have KO'd him anyway. But he tried to argue that it didn't, so it wouldn't, so there you go. He goes out to his Zard, and it takes huge Stealth Rock damage, which is awesome. So I'm going to switch out, because he probably outspeeds me, more than likely does, and I'm pretty sure that High Jump Kit would KO him, but he would probably outspeed me. So I switch in Mantine, predicting some kind of fire move. He goes for an Overheat, and yeah, this is, well, not here, but you know, Mantine is just epic this entire match. So he goes for a Roost, and I surf him, and it does nothing because he has Light Screen. I was thinking like it's pretty bulky, but then I remembered it had Light Screen. He goes for a Flare Blitz, and what do I do here? I get a Toxic on him. No, I surf him, but I get a crit, and I'm pretty sure that crit helped immensely because he still had a Light Screen, and judging from the previous damage, it probably would have left him in the red. So he goes out to Swallow. I switch because I can't Toxic it, and yeah. So he yawns me. He's expecting me to switch so he can rack up the Stealth Rock damage. I know that, so I'm not going to switch, and I just want something sleeping. So he yawns again, expecting me to switch, and I Earthquake it, and it didn't KO it because I remember from PBR that these things are generally physical. So yeah, he switches out his Swallow and goes out to Lanoon, and I go out to Obi-Wan, and it's just time for Obi-Wan to own again. So he extreme speeds me. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it would have outsped me anyway. But either way, I high jump kick him and that knocks him out. I've never really suffered with high jump kick yet. I know I'm gonna suffer soon, but you know, like miss and die ultimately. But it hasn't happened yet, so I'm happy to keep using it. Oh yeah, with the Luneth, I was thinking about using Psycho Cut because I knew the not mark switching was inevitable. But either way, I bring out Armaldo, and seriously, I want to sweep with this thing, but it's just not happening. I predicted his switch because I thought he'd predict my Earthquake, but I don't know whether he predicted whether I'd Rock Polish or not, but, you know, it's just not working with Armaldo right now. I seriously want to sweep with it. So I got to Gastrodon, hoping I could get like a one-turn wake up. And, yeah, I think Earthquake at that stage would probably have got him in the red. Oh no, it might have KO'd him. I don't know, either way, I didn't wake up, and he goes out to his Swampert. So there's not much he could really do to me now with my walls pretty much just completely walling him. So I got to Flying Fish, and here's where the epicness begins. I'm at 18 HP I think, so I need to be at 45 HP to live an Ice Beam. So, because that would bring me down to 15 HP, so I protect so I can get the few more leftovers, and he's going to Ice Beam to no avail because I'm well above what I need to survive an Ice Beam. As you see there, it took me down to 14 HP. I'm on 34 HP. All I have to do is protect this turn to get the necessary HP back. In fact, even if I hadn't protected, I still would have lived with like, I don't know, 1 HP or so. So he recovers. It's not really going to help him because if he plans to stay in, he's going to die eventually. I know that, so I can just keep protecting up. He runs here because he just, you know, doesn't want to get 6-0'd, and there's nothing he can really do. So he runs soon. There was probably still more he could have done, but whatever. Good game, Omnimon.